What is going on, everybody? I'm your average gamer, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the remake for The Last of Us on PS5. Now, before I bring up any negative comments, I want to at least talk about the million good things that this game does. So, for anyone that doesn't know, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I pretty much list it in any top 10 or top 5 game list, whether it's, you need to play this, the best overall experience you'll have in games. Somehow, this game, with a few others, always end up making it in my top 5 or top 10 list. There's a reason for that, okay? Now, this game in particular, unlike the first one, offers a way more dynamic combat experience. Now, I feel like that is exactly what the remake is trying to do, which is capture that combat experience, but through Joel. So what I think really separates the two games is, of course, other than the gameplay itself, but the story. So in the first game, I think unanimously that we can all agree that that first game not isn't only just better story-wise than the second one, but the first Last of Us has one of the best told stories ever. And again, that is why it is still relevant to this day, um, just alone because of the story. Now, in this game, I think that again, a lot of us will agree upon the fact that if you don't enjoy the story, you're going to just love the gameplay. Like the gameplay is really fun, and again, that's why I think they remastered it to kind of implement that into The Last of Us One. But here's my thing, and again, I think a lot of people can kind of agree with this thought process. When you play video games, isn't the full price tag supposed to be like your first experience kind of playing the game? You know? Now, if this is your first experience like playing The Last of Us, then yeah, like what are you doing? Go play it right now. Don't even bother playing with the old version. The remaster is going to be the best way to play this game. But here's the thing. I know I'm not the only person that has dumped a ton of hours into the original game. Now, as amazing as it would be to replay the entire game on an upgraded version and everything change, like gameplay wise, it is still the same told story that we all had fallen in love with. So before I get into it, if you're interested in getting this game or you think it's worth spending the $70, for sure, do what you want to do. This is just more me talking about it pretty much. I don't need people to agree with me and I don't want people to disagree with me. Like, this is just my opinions on it. But the best thing about video games is nobody can sit here and tell you what to play, how to play it, and how to enjoy it. So if you feel personally that you're gonna get $78 worth of experience and like fun out of the game, by all means, definitely go play it. I guarantee you it will be fun, okay? The only thing that I'm trying to say is for a game that I played inside and out, just like so many other people, a lot of the encounters are going to be almost the exact same. No, not maybe like gameplay wise and how you deal with them, but whenever I personally play a video game, okay, whenever you experience something for that first time, you'll hear me talk about this a lot because this is, how I personally feel. Is you'll kind of get this magical moment, the you're kind of in awe. You'll never forget the scenery around you or the story that's being told, and maybe a character you met, and whatever it is that makes you feel that way, it kind of sticks with you. So whenever you think about the game or play the game again, you'll always kind of remember that moment. That's exactly what it is with The Last of Us, is that game was so good that I put so much time into it that I remember almost every moment. So is it worth the $70? Okay. Hell no, it's not. Now, again, I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan, and before you guys were like, oh, you're not a huge fan, you're shitting on the game. That's what real fans do, and I'm not trying to shit on the game, okay? I'm just trying to have it be more reasonable, or at least an understanding. I'm not trying to take away the hard work that they worked on the game and stuff, but again, my opinion is that whenever I pay full price for a game, I want it to be my first experience. I want to be in awe in some of the things that I didn't know or feel like I'm one of the first people to find out before it blows up on YouTube or Twitter or whatever. Also, there's still certain elements of this game that you can't even do in the remaster version of The Last of Us 1. And I think a huge gameplay element that a lot of people will also point out is the ability to go prone in this game. To lay on your stomach, your side, your back and shoot from multi different positions. It offers this
Right
really,
on the
really
money.
unique gameplay experience. Especially if it is your very, very first time playing the game. Also, they've implemented things from this game and put it into the first one. Like, for example, the workbench thing. Now, as cool and awesome as that is, I paid $60 originally for this game to experience that for the first time. So now I'm paying $70 for a game I had already beaten inside and out to look at different animations. You know, now for somebody that had paid $60 for this game on PS4, still one of the best games I played on PS4, locked at 30 frames by the way. Then got a PS5, got a free updated version of this game to where now you can play on 60 frames, okay? And I'll tell you right now, that is a huge change. That offers, you know, a new dynamic to gameplay experience. Your shot's gonna be crispier, everything's gonna feel smoother. Now, call me dumb, but I probably would have paid $10 for that with maybe some additional features, you know, maybe some customization options. But yeah, but now they're asking me to pay $70 for a game I had already played a lot of. That's where I get kind of confused at. You know, paying $60 to $70 for this game is beyond reasonable. Like I said, there's just so many things about this game that can give you a unique experience. Whether, you know, the difficulty options, the 100 different difficulty options that they give you, there's a difficulty for everybody, so you're not going to sit here struggling. But if you want to take the time to get better at the game, you know, there's a grounded difficulty, which in my opinion is the best thing to play it on, because as frustrating as it is, there's nothing better than actually beating the game on grounded. You know, there's so many times where I would get kind of stressed out, but then you finally get through it and you're like, wow, it's like a breath of fresh air, you're smiling, you can't wait for the next encounter. You know, it just makes the game enjoyable again, just in my experience. Now I understand that's implemented again into the original Last of Us, or the remastered version of The Last of Us. But there's no silence pistols, there's no going prone. You know, again, this game offers so many different play styles, unlike the first Last of Us. So why would I personally pay $70 for a remaster when I can take that money and get a brand new game I've never played and never experienced? You know, and call me crazy, which I'm sure a lot of people might. But personally, I feel as if playing The Last of Us 2 on the PS4 will still offer you a better gameplay experience, okay, than playing the remaster on PS5. You're also paying full price for a game that is missing one of its elements that a lot of people liked, which was the multiplayer version of that. Now, I understand a multi-version game of this is coming out, and that is something I cannot wait for. But you're asking people to pay full price for a game, and you take out a game mode that is beloved by fans. You know, that's, I feel like a very strange thing to do, but again, I understand the concept of it. I don't understand the concept of the $70 though. I'm actually super curious to see what everybody has to say about this. I love reading comments about this. Also, as opinionated as this is, everyone should respect that. It is an opinion. I would never bash anybody paying for the remaster. Again, nobody can sit here and tell you what to do with your money, how to play a video game, or how to enjoy yourself. Like, that is beyond crazy. So respect other people's opinions, especially when it comes about video games. We should all kind of be in this together. I want to understand everybody's point of views, which is what this video is about. As somebody that has put a crap ton of time into not only the first Last of Us, but the second Last of Us, I feel like my opinion should be pretty strong about the game itself. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for my rant. I will leave some gameplay up to show you how I ended up getting through these encounters. Again, super enjoyable. If you enjoy the gameplay of this, be sure to check out my Grounded Plus difficulty playthrough, because that was definitely something, okay? As always, I love each and every single one of you. I hope you guys comment and like the video, and I hope I get to see you in the future ones. Be smooth. I'm just gonna go up there and bop them. Hopefully they don't die. Fuck you. I'm playing Call of Duty all over again. There's no shot.
Don't. Shit.
That is terrifying. Anytime you hear that noise, you gotta just run for your life, man. The shotguns in this game will absolutely obliterate you. Oh. Any person without a gun is fine. How's that even possible? I missed! Super concentration mode. Sorry. Alright, okay.
Stay cool. No.
Over here!
The reason I did that is that right there. That is why I did that, just in case there was somebody. I'm not trying to look like no genius or anything, but just in case that there was somebody there, I didn't have to shoot that guy and worry about the person trying to melee me. So that is exactly why I threw that bottle there. Trust me, I'm no mad genius when it comes to this game. I just shoot things. It's that shotgun, bro. It's scary. Fuck you. I'm scared to go up those stairs. I have PTSD right now. I swear. I thought I was clear. I walk up there, bang.
What happened? I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Spread out toward the tower. Might be someone. Run away! Here!